Game 1 Invitational. We're about to hop into Game 2 of Kane versus Scarlett. Kane is currently up 1-0 after a 9-pool opener on the map
Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain.
Now we're moving on to Polar Night. Scarlett saying a lot of the things that we were talking about. She says, I thought you would kill the natural, things like that. They were also talking earlier about how neither wants to lose because neither wants to play against.
Whoa! Do we tell that to the people?
I mean, they could PM each other if they didn't want us to see it.
Very true. Yeah, apparently both scared to play the QXC, which says something about QXC skill, right?
Yep. And
in the top middle position we have...
It also shows that they think Sapi's going to win. Because they were saying, I don't want to lose, so I don't have to play QXC.
Oh.
Interesting.
Uh-oh. Looks like we
What
have...
a group. It's such an even group. Everyone in the group is so good. Four of the absolute best North American players here.
Definitely. We're going to have Scarlett spawning in at the top area. The northernmost base. The 12 o'clock-ish position.
11:50?
11:55-ish.
Yeah.
A little bit to the left, maybe. And then at the bottom, we have Kane from My Insanity, a.k.a. Team NMrUUG, apparently.
5:57.
The 5:57 position. Well, that's like a little bit more to the left here. I'd say that's like the 6:05. What a game.
What a game.
Another ZvZ. Both players probably going to go for... I'm going to say they're both going for the 15 hatches here.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
I know, but I'm feeling it. Sometimes I like to dip my fingers into the ether.
Okay, well, we're at the 15, yep, it looks like it. Both players going past 200 minerals and sending their drones now. So 15 hatches all around. This is one of the few maps where you can scout your opponent right away into their base without the need to scout their natural first, but both players being very careful not to do that, apparently. So, yeah, there's very, 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 very little risk in running your overlords straight into your opponent's main on this map, because the flying distance is just so short. So we'll see what players choose to do. It looks like both are gonna try to. Well, I guess not. I guess Scarlett is going for it, sort of. Just a different angle. Kane feeling more comfortable to scout the natural first and then go in. Scarlett not really scouting the natural, I believe. Yep. So Scarlett realizing late, it seemed like, that you can do this. Or forgetting for a second there. Well, Kane was more comfortable scouting the natural first, and that's something that you can do on this map as well. If you see a hatchery first, then you can go in. The only problem is, if they're going for a pool first, and you go in, then you run no risk. But if you scout the natural first and then go in...
If they went like an early pool build, you might run into a queen there.
Exactly. So...
But either way, both players doing pretty much mirror builds. We got queens, we got drones, we got hatcheries, and more drones.
Most definitely. It's snowing as well. I should point out.
No what?
It's snowing.
Oh, that's very true too. It is snowing.
Polar night. And, yeah. What, do you go back to Rob's camera, please? Thank you.
I didn't know that I could, I thought the station was in space.
Oh. It likely is. Is it
so
not?
Why would it be snowing?
Damn.
It's pretty weird, but if you look at, like, the things, I don't think it is in space. I think it's, like, on a mountain.
On a mountain on what planet?
Wait, what's the name of this map again? The map name?
Polar Night.
Polar Night. Oh, so that doesn't really tell us anything. Maybe in the lore somewhere.
Yeah, it's possible.
Baniness goes down a little bit earlier for Scarlett Illusion. Oh, or...
What?
Kane.
Yes.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything, actually. It was just...
Both players playing it pretty safe. Speed started at pretty much the same time. Scarlett electing to drop the Baniness a little bit later. Probably,
not a big deal.
Yeah, not going to make a huge deal about
She
it.
is making a spine, however. Playing it very safe.
Oh.
It's a...
Pretty fast.
Both going for the spine, actually.
Pretty fast second gas by Scarlett there, would you say? Or I think it's kind of weird to just see that one extra gas going down there. Do you think that could be indicative of maybe like a Roach all-in or a Roach Bane attack?
I don't think it's gonna be Roaches, but yeah, there we see the lair. So she's not all winning. She's trying to tech up, potentially faster Muta.
Maybe, sure.
She does have the spine in place. Oh, cancels the spine. I love this. So yeah, I really don't like making spines for the most part.
Yeah, definitely. Unless you know there's like a specific all-in coming, you should be able to hold off any lings and banelings with lings and banelings of your own, especially because you've got 2 queens to use. Some players, though,
some of the best players in the world make a spine.
Yeah, well,
so
we'll still like to make a spine because it can help. I mean, just to have that extra.
But it is 150 minerals, so I like that Scarlett canceled it there.
However, unfortunately, she might actually need to put it back up because
this is an all-in.
Yeah, we do have roaches from Kane.
Yeah, 3 gases, no lair.
A lot of roaches.
You can tell just by the supply. The Kane is at 84, 58 out of 84. He plans on producing many units.
Yep.
The third is not good news for Scarlett.
She needs to run lings. The second you get speed lings out, you should be running 2 lings into your opponent's
I really like what Kane is doing here.
What's that?
He's playing. He's kind of showing Scarlett what he's learned in Europe and playing this very all-in style where he's normally known as a macro player, especially by Scarlett.
Wow, and I like the drone out at the third too.
Yep.
Because I don't think he's planning on taking a third, but he had it out there anyway. No. Scarlett scouted it, saw it, probably felt really good about picking it off. Probably felt like she was in a really good spot.
3 spines instantly going down. She realizes, but this is going to be pretty tough.
Yeah, these spines are actually
going to be banelings.
Too late. Those spines will not be done. I think he'll be able to pick off both of them.
Yeah, only hope for Scarlett is that Kane does not move in until he gets banelings.
Which would be kind of a mistake for Kane.
A little bit. It's sometimes a safe play. Scarlett with a lot of banelings of her own, however. Oh, she's gonna get all the banelings. What a great play!
Yeah.
And this is gonna complicate things for Kane a little bit. He needs to get in on those spines as soon as possible. No transfuses available, however. Now Kane needs to keep those banelings alive. They're very important.
Yep.
If he manages to go up the
ramp,
ramp,
gonna run up into the main base.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
This is
and it's a really tough call for Scarlett. Like, what do you do with your bane? And I think she did probably. Oh man, these. Oh, we could have said that a little bit longer, but still, wow.
Yeah, 5 Muta on the way for Scarlett. Not gonna be enough. I don't think. What's the drone count at right now?
I mean, it's 29 to 37, but there are going to be more drones dying here.
And
even if she survives this, even if Scarlett survives this, she's going to be a really rough spot.
Yeah, most definitely. I think Kane's got this. He's going to be able to close out the series 2-0 against Scarlett by the looks of it.
In less than like 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if in less than X is a good thing or a bad thing. It's StarCraft.
Oh yeah, no, I mean.
It's like saying
real fast. I mean, like, let's talk because Kane played this really well.
He did.
There are so many things that Zerg players do when they all in that like reek of all in. Like they'll send like the 2 queens out to go and attack. You know, nothing comes out of their base. You know, it's like okay, like I know what's up. Kane sent out 4 speed lings to scout for the third, kind of like he was opening Muta. He even sent a drone out to his third that Scarlett was able to find. And I know that when Scarlett went and scouted that drone there, she thought, oh, okay, well, I canceled his third. Like, I'm really far ahead now because my third goes up earlier.
Also, cool things. Kane actually did this to me in the group stages, where he took both of the gases at his natural.
And doesn't take the one in the main.
Spine. Well, he had one at the main, I think, as well.
Or I meant, like, doesn't take the other one at the main.
Exactly. But, when and again, Kane, usually a very macro-oriented player, a very straight-up player. So that confused me. I think it confused Scarlett as well, seeing that Scarlett is good friends with him and they talk a lot about strategy as well. So when Scarlett runs a ling into the natural,
and you see spine,
2 gases, and spine, and potentially 2 banelings, that's what I saw as well.
It's Muta.
It's like Muta.
Yeah, easy. Easiest call in the world for Muta.
Yeah.
And then again to see the drone of the third. I'm sure Scarlett felt like she was in a really good
spot. Plus
Kane's
reputation as a macro player for the most part, it's just really smart.
Yeah, really good. Everything that Kane did there was perfect.
What a snake!
What a snake!
We're gonna take a quick 3-minute commercial, and when we come back, we're gonna have Suppy going up against the Tiger Terran, QXC.
Stay tuned.